Good morning, guys. It is Saturday morning. I had a rough night and morning. I slept very well, but I had a lot of nightmares. You have those days some days. So I did get up around 8, so it's kind of an early morning, sort of. I've been taking it very easy. Been watching some YouTubes, been watching some TV series. I've been knitting. Here's my knitting. Yes, it has a heel. It has a heel now. So I started with the shaft, and it's supposed to be as long as the sock, so I have about a sock to go. And then I will have socks to wear. Yay! And I also edited all the vlogs that was left. It's hard kind of juggling the vlog and trying to work and kind of walking right into a wall. Yeah, I'm knitting in my head. No, it's I kind of, if I pace myself and I work my 2 hours, I can take the kind of half an hour to make the video while just talking to you is the easy part. It's the kind of editing and stuff, but editing doesn't take more than like half an hour. But when you have to work and I do my job and everything, and my body's not fully functioning, and on top of that I haven't paced myself at all the past couple of days, which means that when I'm done with work I'm just exhausted, and like editing is not something that is on my mind. It's not something I do. Instead I just watch TV series and knit or something. Can't really sit and do nothing. I need to do something. And yesterday I was exhausted. I actually went to bed a couple of times and just had like a 5-10 minute nap. I can't really lie more than that because I get, I don't know, restless, I think. Can't lie down on days. I never have. Napping, it haven't really been my thing. So instead I kind of cuddle with the kitties for 5-10 minutes and then I go up again and do stuff. But then my body gets to relax a little bit anyhow. But today I've been up and at it, making the videos, doing other stuff on the computer. It's gonna be one of those days where I basically sit in here most of the day and just taking it easy and stuff. Right now the door is closed because Christopher is gaming today. That is also something I have done, is to kind of Google how you fix the PlayStation 4. I think in our case it's been that I played a couple of days, and the last time I played I put it into like sleep mode, which means you still can charge the controllers, and then it just had been standing. Instead of turning it off completely, it's been standing in standby mode, and sometimes it gets a little not working, but because of that, because it's been basically been standing in standby mode for like a month or something, so we have to turn it off every time. Also apparently they had done a system update, and with that system update they also done updates to basically all the programs or all the games. So it might just be that it tried to download all of the patches at one time and kind of got stuck in something. But we just turned it off, unplugged everything, turned it on again, and apparently it worked. We had a couple of other tips to do, but we got it working again. So Christopher's gaming, and I'm sitting in here. But yeah, good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. Well, have I been a lazy doozy today? I have. I've been super lazy today. I'm holding the mobile with the wrong, or the camera with the wrong hand. So, I have just been sitting around taking things extremely slow today. Really not done much. Well, I've been knitting and I've been spinning a whole bunch. I found another way to spin that didn't mean that I was holding my hands above my head, and it helped my neck a little bit. So I think that will be something I will continue trying, kind of winding it sooner and stuff. So I thought I'd show you, because I know I didn't when I've edited and uploaded all the videos, I know I haven't shown you what I was supposed to show you. So this is the first ball of yarn that I have made. So this is a spin from the grey brown, so it's browns and greys just mingled, and the final yarn will be the one that will be two-plied, as I said before, so it will be lovely. And today I have done all of this, because what, dudes, it's a lot. I want to get this done because I have this kind of orangey pink yellow yarn, which Gizmo basically almost destroyed, but or wool, and it's the wool, that wool. I want to spin that wool up. I have to kind of figure out what I'm going to do with this grey yarn, but it all depends on size and stuff. And I think if I spin up a couple of them and I get about the same thickness in the end result, I might actually be able to use them together and make something bigger. So that's kind of the idea, anyhow. But yeah, that's basically what I've done today. You would be surprised how long it takes to do this, but it's a lot of fun. It's therapeutic. So what I do, I don't know if I have shown you before. First, I put these small pieces, I make these small pieces out of my braid, and I already have done that. This I would probably split another time, just between the grey and the brown, so that you can get more of a brown thread for one part and more of the grey of that. And when I've done that, I take a couple of these small things and I pull, very, very carefully pull in the yarn. And if you do that with two hands, and it's a little, the further away you are from it, the easier it is to pull apart. And then I just pull and pull and pull till I get kind of this super thin hair-like part of the wool. And those kind of hair balls, I actually had a photo on Instagram with it when I had blue hair, and people thought it was hair. They thought it looked like my own hair and was wondering why I had put on, if I had cut my hair off or something. But no, you do it very, very thinly. It's called pre-drafting, and you don't have to do that when you do your spin, but I have found that it makes it so much easier to spin, and it makes it so much easier for me to get this very, very thin thread when I spin. So I do pre-drafting, and I do a couple of these, like 3 or 4, and then I sit and I do my spinning and spin them up, just doing drop spindling, and then I just continue and I do a few new ones, and then I go back and I do. So that's kind of how I spin, and that was most what I've done. I think I've done about 1 inch on the sock too. It takes a long time, the socks take a long time, but they are fun too. They're fun too. So this is my today's work. Yeah, I did something even more fun, I have to tell you. Today's prompt for Rock Your Handwriting, which is like an Instagram thing. It's for like bullet journaling, but mostly it is to kind of practice your handwriting. And kind of, I don't know, I tried different fonts, I had different things. Sometimes it looks real nice, sometimes it doesn't. But I do all of it in my bullet journal, so kind of filling it up with these kind of stuff, together with kind of my calendar and all of that. And today's prompt was a 100-word short story. So many of the prompts before, I haven't, like the prompt before that, I think I did it yesterday, for day 21 was haiku. I think it was for day 21 that was, no, 18 or 19. I did a whole bunch yesterday. Anyhow, it was haiku. So then I just googled funny haikus. But today, with this 100-word story, I decided I wanted to make a story. I wanted to write a story. And I didn't take that much time for it. I just like pulled it out of my head and then wrote it down. And I wrote it on the computer first so that I got my 100-word count, and then I printed it out and I wrote it with my hands in my calendar. Well, first of all, it's about a blueberry, because that was all the stories that I haven't written in a very long time. I wanted to start writing, and I did some kind of The Sims fiction where I kind of based my story on my gameplay in The Sims, because it made it a little bit more variable, because sometimes they did stuff that didn't happen, and yeah, it kind of took out some of the guesswork. But before that, I didn't write until I was kind of a young girl. And when I did that, I did like small series where I had an image on top and then I had some text under like children books. And I always wrote about fruits or berries. Then it was those like nice stories about berries, here's their house and here's their friends. Well, this one was about the blueberry that was hanging in his bush, and how the evil girl came and picked him up, and him and his blueberry friend was pushed down into this bucket. And yeah, it was less words though, so it's a very short story, and you can find it on my Instagram if you're interested, if you want to see it word for word. But it's kind of mean. He gets killed in the end, the poor blueberry. So yeah, I don't know why it went so dark, but it did. So yeah, but that was my 100-word story that I did today. So that was kind of fun. So I did do a few things, but usually I do a lot more. So yeah. Right now I have to head to bed. Christopher's already gone to bed, so he's maybe like, should sleep now. I really should. So good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye.